14 days to turn this into a race car. Yes, a race car. To bring you back up on speed, for those who don't know, my cousin challenged me to a drag race. Now, I'm on a budget, guys. I have 5 kids and I have a lot going on. So I was like, hey, I don't have much money. So he just suggested, I almost couldn't get it out. I got you this time. He suggested we race beater cars. So this is her, my old pusher car. Well, it's still in my pusher car. We still use it. As you can see, I beat up on it. The perfect beater, right? And guys, excuse the airplanes. I do stay by an airport, so they're constantly flying over my head.
It seems like they only fly when I hit record.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, give y'all a grand tour. Nothing special. I do have some goodies. Ever since he challenged me, I've been saving up some goodies for y'all. I'll get to that in a little bit. I think the first thing we need to do is establish a 0 to 60 time. Just to give us a baseline. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Ooh, push your car tough. I hope that wasn't important. Hopefully still crank up. Let's see.
Well, wait a minute. Before you do that, we need to ask the community below to name the vehicle, guys.
Yeah.
We need to pick a name. We call a pusher car, but
oh yeah, negative up 152. This thing has proven itself. It's amazing. Yes, right down in the name. I was thinking more like Tiger Shark because it does have the 2.2 liter Tiger Shark engine. Y'all, drop down in the comments. Y'all throw some names at me. Crap box, whatever y'all want to name it.
We will pick. We're going to pick from the comments.
I'm going to randomly pick it in the comments. We have a way to randomly pick stuff. Well, what you think?
I ain't doing that. I'm gonna pick the best name.
Okay,
yeah.
That works. So, is it time to establish the baseline and see how terrible this thing is from 0 to 60?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna need your phone so we can time it when I say go.
Okay. All right, I got the phone.
All right, come on, sweetie. You want to ride in my?
Oh, I gotta go with you?
Yes, my sports car.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Of course.
Oh, geez, y'all. I don't want to ride in here with him.
You gotta help me like push it to go faster. Like, you give it the rock. Like, come on, baby, come on.
Okay.
Yes, it still crank up. Whatever I ripped off didn't affect it. And I don't even have. Well, I have an auto stick. I guess I got that going for myself.
Now, guys, this car was very nice once upon a time. It's actually in one of our previous videos. I'll put it up on the screen and put a link in the description. But
yeah, you'll see how nice it was. I think this will be a nice little stretch.
Okay, let me know when to start the stop.
All right, pull out the stopwatch.
Okay.
Should I use the auto stick? Nah, forget it. I just use regular drive.
Stopwatch. Let me know when to start.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Stop.
10.95.
That's horrible. 2 seconds, 0 to 60, I guess.
I'm always doing crazy stuff with you, though. You know.
Let's do it one more time.
Okay.
What was it? 10 what?
10.95 on 3.
1, 2, 3. Come on, baby. And stop.
It actually took longer this time.
Who's going uphill?
Okay. I think we should do it one more time.
Okay, this is horrible.
This one came in at 12.
Oh God.
We gotta look out for the popo
I know
too.
we doing some hot stuff.
Right.
Good thing we know just about every
Yeah.
police in this area.
I'm gonna say, Officer Ramos, look, please, don't give us a ticket. You ready?
All right, 1, 2, 3. Come on, baby. And stop.
11:34.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Okay, we can average it to 11-second car.
All right.
So now when we start doing the upgrades, we'll have something to base it off of.
All right, we better go back before the church people start calling
I
the
know,
police.
right? I think I did better the first time because it actually spun some tires and it felt like it had a little bit of oomph. I don't know. But it has good bones. I'm going to show you when we get back to the shop. I'm going to pop the hood, then I'm going to talk about what my cousin got. I'm a little bit intimidated, I'm not going to lie, because that thing get down what he had. I'm outnumbered as of right now.
Parking lots.
Yeah, off-road, jeez. Charging all this rent and can't fix the parking lot. Let me drop a little history on this car before I get into the other details. I purchased this car for $300. The gentleman that had it before me purchased it for maybe $1,500. Had me do a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work to this car. He spent about in total $6 to $7 grand, including the car now. After he got everything done, he couldn't get the title for the vehicle. It's a little bit backwards if you ask me. Before you dump a whole bunch of, this is a lesson by the way, tip time.
Teachable moment.
Teachable moment. If you buy a car, make sure you get the title for it. Make sure that title is clean, not rebuilt or salvage. Yeah, rebuilt, I don't buy rebuilt titles. But anywho, make sure you get the title before you dump money into a vehicle. Don't dump a whole bunch of money into a vehicle like this gentleman did and turn out he can't get the title, something weird going on with it. They tried, trust me, they tried. And nope, he just got frustrated with the thing and sold it to me for junk prices. Now, this vehicle does need a computer. That was the last thing I told him because it was throwing a code and the wires were good. I diagnosed it. I was like, got a bad computer. Duh, you have a bad computer. Look where they put the thing. They put it right next to the exhaust manifold. Computers and heat does not mix. So that's a little bit of history on the vehicle. Now, my cousin vehicle, he chose a 03 VW Passat with the 1.8 turbo. So you can kind of see why I'm a little bit intimidated right now. But I have a good team, which they're not here yet. I'm gonna go ahead and get started without them. And I have brains, so hopefully that will win this race. His torque is outrageous. He hitting peak torque at 2,000 RPMs. I'm like, ugh, he may get me on the jump. So we have to work some magic on this thing. Now, my car I have going for itself, it's an automatic, it's not a 5-speed. I am gonna put a turbo on it. Turbos love automatic cars. You can just stay in boost. Hopefully I don't blow it up. Now, let me just throw this out here because once I get into this build, I know someone gonna say, oh, you're not doing that right. You're not doing this. Guys, this is a budget build. I do not care if I blow this thing up. I'm gonna slap parts on here like bigger injectors, turbo, without any computer tuning. So hopefully it don't go into limp mode. Back to it. What it does have going for itself, it's a little bit of overkill if you ask me. It has an oil cooler. Why does this slow car have an oil cooler? And look at the size of the, let me see if I can get this. Yeah. All right. Sorry, Dodge. You didn't dodge that one, did you? Look at the size of this transmission cooler. Because I was thinking, I was like, man, I'm going to have to keep this thing cool. And I looked down in here and I was like, wow, that is what's up. So I have a lot of supporting mods going for me. Now it's goodie time. I'm kind of killing time right now because I am waiting for it to cool down because my goal today is to at least get the turbo up there and installed. I don't know, maybe I'm being optimistic, but let me show you the parts that I have for it. Let's take a look at what I've collected. All right, this is the turbo I'm gonna be using. Is it overkill? Yes, very much so. I don't even know if this thing is gonna spool.
Let me turn the fan off.
All right.
Maybe I don't know. Any audio problems.
All right. Don't even know this is gonna spool up, but that's the fun in it.
What do you mean you don't know if it's gonna spool?
It's gonna spool, but it'll work. It'll
You
be
have
fine.
2 weeks. You know that, right?
Yes, I know.
Really, not even 2 weeks, because we're busy during the day. So
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a shotgun thing, you know.
Lord,
Just
help
something
us.
thrown together. These are slightly bigger injectors. The injectors that's in here now is like 25-pound injectors, and these are 35-pound injectors out of a Fiat 500 or something like that. And of course, gotta keep that charged air cooled. When it's coming out this turbo, right there, it's gonna be very hot, and you need an intercooler to cool that air off before it goes inside the engine to cut down on spark knock. So that's what I got going for myself. I'm about to put this thing up in the air and start slicing on the exhaust, get that down, and when the guys come in, they're gonna start cutting away at the body. So that's gonna be interesting. Our plans is to, because we're thinking aerodynamic. So we're gonna keep the doors. We're gonna strip the skin off the inside of the door and probably only leave the latch so it'll close. The whole back seat core is coming out. We're gonna shave a lot of metal off. We'll probably leave the passenger seat just so, you know, we can get another 0 to 60 time.
Can we keep this vehicle not for sale sticker?
Yes. We'll definitely keep that
I'm
on
gonna
there.
sign it, so that's my little contribution to the car.
Yeah. Now, tire wise, I'm gonna try to find some slicks. I don't know yet. We'll see what I come up with, but it's not gonna be like, oh my God, this car is gonna be a 10-second car. No,
This is a crap box race,
yes,
y'all.
it's
Said.
crap box race, something thrown together. I just hopefully it stays together going down the track and not blow a head gasket, because turboing cars without doing the proper engine modifications like head studs and lowering the compression so it can take the boost is a recipe for disaster. So we'll see. Kind of beat my wife to it.
I told you to hold on.
She's doing good. This little thing here is amazing. I think I got everything. I definitely beat you to it.
Well, what did you do while I
Well-
was away?
Boom, 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 and took these two off. Now I'm about to remove the exhaust hangers. Probably gonna get some snippets and just snip them. Because I'm doing some weight reduction. I'm already decreasing the weight. Weight reduction is key to winning this race, guys. I have to make this car light as possible. The weight is, I think, 3,100 pounds. My cousin car, no, I think this is about 3,000 pounds. My cousin car is about 31, 32 to be a wagon, so that's pretty light. Now this exhaust is still hot, so I gotta be careful. Thought this would do the trick. Yeah, this is doing chopping away. Boom, boom. Now, guys, I am in my element.
I know, right?
Love performance stuff, and I like a challenge, so I wouldn't stand right there just in case it
I'm
would
moving.
fall.
I'm gonna say, with you saying that, a lot of people ask, why don't you do performance?
Woo! I was right. Did fall. I want to, but it seems like I don't know.
I feel like when you are a general auto repair shop, you have to choose. You can't do both, because the performance stuff might tie up your time, and you can't get the general stuff out.
Yeah, I can't do both. And this, I kind of fell into this. I'm gonna cool this down.
If you had it your way, which one would you choose?
Performance. But I would want to have a dyno. I would want to do it right. And it's just easier to get into general maintenance versus performance stuff.
one day, I'm gonna get you that dyno, baby.
Yeah, I want a dyno.
Watch.
Bad. I see myself now playing around on the dyno. No, I need a sawzall. No, I'm gonna cut it with a razor blade. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Cool, I tired of that dragging. Not gonna be pusher car no more. It's gonna be race car. So took off the training wheels. In a sense. All right. Now, let's see what she sounds like now. This is the fun part. I was thinking about cutting the back trunk out from here, cutting this whole section out for weight reduction, but I was thinking, that may cause a vortex. Air coming up out of the vehicle, get caught up in there and cause a lot of drag. So I'll probably leave that alone. Probably won't do that. I don't think that'll help me. I think that'll hurt me. Coming down.
Let me clear. All right, clear.
Clear, okay. Are you about to hear some race car sounds now? You ready, sweetie?
I guess.
About to see what pusher car made of. It sounds, when it's cold, it sounds pretty good. Because the fueling changes when it's cold. Oh yeah. All right, sounding good.
Shout out to the lift doctor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Advertisement.
Now I do have to go back up with it because I need to find the oil pressure feed so I can tap into it to feed the turbo with oil. So going back up, I almost forgot to look for that. I didn't know what it is. Normally the oil pressure switch is normally around the oil filter housing, but every car is different. Let's see, I don't see it. Right there. Things will be a lot easier once I move this big manifold. That's the knock sensor. I think I found it. It's a weird spot for it, but I guess
What are we looking at?
looking for oil, the oil pressure switch, and I think it's right there. It's gonna be hard to find. See, right here.
Let me come over there.
Yeah. But you still can't see it. So I'm gonna have to tap into that. I'm probably not gonna run a oil pressure sensor. Now I'm gonna look for another feed. Sometimes you have little block plugs and sometimes they be pressurized. So I'll see if one of those around so I can tap into. Coming down. All right, next up is the exhaust manifold. Now I am gonna take this exhaust manifold and chop the catalytic converter part off because the catalytic converter is part of the exhaust manifold. Yes, I'm not buying a turbo manifold. I'm going to make my own. Y'all probably gonna laugh at me, but like I said, this is something cheap. The parts, I'm already in on this car, 50 bucks. I paid $50 a long time. No, $350. I haven't spent any other money on this car besides gas from using it around the yard. So I'm about $350 in, guys. I will try to keep
What's the budget?
posted on the price, cheap as possible. That's the budget.
Now I'm gonna call John. First of all, I need to know what is he doing to his car. Let's see if we can get him on the phone.
John?
Yo,
What's up, Sean? What y'all doing?
building our race car. What you doing?
I came home to eat lunch.
Man, hey, you slipping. You need to come on.
You ready to go?
Yeah, you gonna come by?
Yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes.
All right, come on.
All right, bye.
All right.
See?
He
Look
coming.
at
He coming to check out the competition. He getting. I guess he getting worried. Hot, hot.
Come on, doctor, you know.
That works. Okay, we got some semi-headers. I guess if you want to call those headers. All right, what I need to do, it's so big around. So I'm trying to think how I'm gonna fabricate something. I gotta get it off first. Cut the cat off. Then I know better what I'm working with. I don't know if this manifold, I don't know if I'm gonna make that happen. But that's not gonna stop me. I'm going to try. I am not buying a turbo manifold. I promise you that. Now, my plans, once I get the manifold cut off, I am going to flip it upside down and stick the turbo right on it. That's the plans. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. Yeah, she's hot. She's hot for me.
Who? Me or the car?
All right, guys. This is one of those plugs I was telling you about. Right here. I don't know if this plug is pressurized though. Sometime they be. If so, I will take a line from this plug and plumb it into my turbo because the turbo needs oil for the bearings. These turbos are spinning well, probably well over 20,000 RPMs. Yeah, well over that. Maybe pushing, I don't know, somebody write that in the comments. I'm gonna say, may sound crazy, 100,000 RPMs. They're spinning very fast. So you need to feed it oil constantly and have a spot for the drain. My plan is to have the turbo coming up out the hood. Let me go get the turbo so I can show them what I'm talking about. Here we are. So this is the oil feed. This got a plumb oil into here, and this is the oil drain. It's gonna sit something like so, and the oil drain is, I'm gonna plumb it straight back into the oil filler cap. Hopefully that should work out just fine. Normally you will drill a hole in your your oil pan, make sure it's above the oil level so it'll feed back into the oil pan, but I'm doing stuff cheap and fast, so that's the way I'm gonna do it. What else I was gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, I'm gonna put a little velocitor stack right here to help. This is the intake side. This is the pressure side right here. Pressure side gets fed into the intercooler, and the intercooler, the other end feeds the intake with pressurized air. That's how you get power. Most NA car, well, all NA cars, they have to rely on the engine pulling the air in, versus a forced induction car is exactly what that is. It's forcing the air in for more power. That's how that's gonna work. So it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna cut a hole in the hood. It's gonna be sticking out the hood. We may even put a racing stripe on here for y'all to talk to Raphael, because he's the body guy. He's a real good body guy. Now normally I let this cool down, but time is of the what?
Essence.
Yeah.
Plus, Saturdays are really supposed to be my day, so I'm being a good wife by not only accompanying you up here filming.
You're doing amazing.
Okay? Really,
Hey.
we supposed to be booed up, watching. I don't know.
You know your man don't turn down a challenge.
I understand.
Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know how you think this is gonna turn out. Think it's gonna be a disaster, or you think it's gonna be a success? Write it down right now. I'm curious to see what y'all thinking out there. Me? I don't know.
I think you might pull it out. I honestly, I don't know, man.
I found some mints over there. They was good.
They were mine.
Two more boats. Ooh. I didn't even burnt myself yet, so I'm looking good, babe. I'm looking good.
Please don't burn yourself.
Out of here.
I have gloves.
Okay, breaks. We'll be fine.
Look at the gloves Filter gave me.
Oh yeah. Come on, baby. I'm gonna tip the car. Ooh. Look at that. Now let's start it up and see how she sounds. With open headers. Well, with open no headers. Did it scare you?
Yes.
Was it shooting flames?
Yes.
Oh, cool. If I can only get that when I put the turbo on, because the exhaust, instead of running underneath the car, it's gonna run up like that. And you can, hopefully we see some flames shooting up out
Oh my gosh.
the exhaust. All right, let's see. And we're gonna be running E85. E85 is a secret race gas. A lot of racers use it. That's what's gonna put us over the edge. Now, I know what my cousin, he's gonna do. He's gonna spray his. Spraying, that term is nitrous oxide.
I saw it. He already has it and everything.
You saw it?
His NOS, yeah, he has it over there already.
So, I don't wanna spray mine. I think I'm gonna rely on my turbo and the lightness of the vehicle. We'll see how that's gonna work.
Now I have to ask you,
Yes.
as a wife, is this safe?
No, I just played it, yeah.
Oh, listen to me. We're gonna have a little chat off camera.
Now,
I'm down for you having fun, but
my question is, can I install this upside down? It's too hot to touch it now. I know what to do. I'm gonna spray it off with water. Guys, don't do that at home. Putting water on hot parts, exhaust parts will crack them, but okay. Water cooled action. It appears this is gonna work.
so wait a minute. What's happening now?
I'm gonna cut this portion off.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm going to magically size this down so I can bolt the turbo on top of it. Now, let me see if this is a oil feed. Since if this pressurized oil, I can use this and not tap into the what you call it, or pressure switch. It's this little plug right here. And maybe a coolant passage. Watch. I to get burnt. Yeah, look, maybe a coolant passage. Yep, it's coolant. You see the coolant dripping out of it? So that's not oil. Keep looking. The head have to be water cooled as well, along with the rest of the engine. Got water jackets throughout the engine. The block and the heads. All right, let's see, what's my next step? I guess focus on the manifold. I know that I can flip it upside down now, and it'll somewhat work. I guess let me get the cutting on this. All right. delicate oxygen sensors. Guess I'm gonna use my pliers for everything today. All right. I wonder if these the same. One of them short, one of them long, but the same plug. I am going to be running an oxygen sensor, but only one, the upstream, because I need to be able, the computer needs to be able to monitor the fuel air ratio, and it does that through the oxygen sensors. So save those for later. I guess Sawzall? I don't know. Check me out. I'm a catalytic converter thief. No, I'm just playing. Cut it perfectly right in front of the cat material. So.
Wait, I want to get a better shot of the cat material. Oh.
Just a little fine little, you can see it. This is how it's supposed to look.
And this is why people steal cats, for
Yeah,
that
it's
material.
precious metal inside, like platinum and all types of stuff. Now, you see what I'm talking about, the largeness of the piping. So I have to find a way to bring this down. So I got to think and see what I have laying around the shop in order to achieve that mission. Perfect. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to slice this off, weld this to that, and bam, there's my step down right there. Just a little bit of thinking will take you a long way, guys. I probably need to put this in the vise to hold it, and I get the cutting. Then I'll weld it up, mock it up, and we'll go from there. Right here. Look at that. Ooh. Now I'll probably chop this off because it is kind of curving over on me. I don't want that. So now I need to pre-bolt everything up so I can get an idea of what stuff is gonna look like. But I'm heading in the right direction. See, it's kind of curving in. I don't want that. So I'm gonna have to curve it back out that way. And that is the wrong screw, Alex. And that's the wrong size. This is gonna look nice. Is this my first time making a custom exhaust manifold? No, I've done it in the past. Okay, so the curve is actually gonna work out in my favor. See, this was curving out, which kind of brings this kind of straight. And boom. I don't know if I'm gonna weld this straight to the dang on thing. I'm still debating, or get the proper flange. I don't know. Welding cast can sometimes be a little weird. I'm probably gonna try it anyway. You know, this turbo, I don't care. Now I am gonna have to clock this turbo. I'll show you that in a little bit. But this is gonna work out great. I'm liking it turning out. Now, I probably can still put my oxygen sensor right here. So I don't even have to make a bung. Normally, the best solution for an oxygen sensor is gonna be on the pipe when it's coming out the turbo, but it's gonna be reeking the same air. just, yeah, it should work. So this is looking real nice. I love this. Welding time, good people, my favorite time. Now, I am a self-taught welder, so don't judge me. I just went out to Lowe's and bought my first welder. A lot of people say, oh, you wasting your money.
I remember that. We were dating.
Yes.
Were we 18? We were 18 years old?
I was 17. I lied my age.
I remember. But I remember you took your first check when you was doing security and blew the whole check on
whole check. It was a Lincoln, I think.
Yep.
And I just started playing around with it, and you know, I'm okay. Now, I do know you're supposed to prep the surface. So, guys, I already know that, but I'm not. I don't care. This is just something thrown together. So, don't give me a hard time. Okay?
They're still going to give you a hard time.
Yeah. All right. Now, babe, you can't look at this.
I won't, so I'm going to probably look away. So if the camera look a little janky, y'all, it's because I'm not looking.
Yeah. You can.
Can they look?
Yeah, it's just off of video.
I mean, yeah, that probably was a wifey question. My bad.
Now, I am just going to tack it just to hold it in place, so when I take it back off, I can finish the job. Oh, I hate this button. There we go. About to mess up my hair.
But I like the view. Sexy working man.
Here we go. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to have on gloves too. Don't remind me. Finished work, guys.
Let me fix your hair.
Oh yeah, it's probably messy. So, like I said, not perfect by a long shot because I didn't prep the area. You'll get a smoother and cleaner weld if I did prep the area. There was gaps everywhere. Just not perfect, but I'm not worried about it.
Perfect. It's crap box.
Yes.
It goes along with the thing.
Precisely. So,
I just got one question.
yes.
You mind wearing that welded helmet for me later again?
Yes, I got you.
I'm so not joking.
I got you. Bring it home especially for you.
I appreciate it.
I'll wheel your pipes.
Did someone call a welder?
Mock up time again. And screw in oxygen sensor. Let's do the short one, maybe. Now I'm not sure which one is upstream and downstream, but we'll just plug it in for testing purposes. Let's see what she sounds like. See if she leaked too. What a run.
Gosh.
Maybe that's the wrong oxygen sensor. Like that. I don't know why it's running like crap. Ugh. like that. It's fine.
Is that what you say when you get ready to do something that make me mad? Oh, she didn't like that. It's fine. Husband 101.
Now, I'm really excited about this.
I can
As you
tell.
guys can tell, I love installing turbos. I gotta get this stud out.
I don't know if we have any old pictures of you when you turbo that Geostorm that time.
Yeah, I had to build a manifold in
I know.
because there wasn't no parts for it. So I just had to make everything. Oh. I wonder, can I weld it straight to the thing? Probably could. And, let's see. Yeah. I can do one bolt. I'm just gonna weld it. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh,
Alex like it's sweet.
John, you trying to bum me
the
up,
competitor come bring.
I'll bring a peace offering. You know, can you give me some? Can you give me some?
Wait a minute. What team are you on?
You already know what I'm on. Tell us the card out there.
Thank you.
Oh, what's up, Brittany?
Loser. Where's my drink at?
I didn't know y'all was coming.
Loser.
Thank you.
I'm making a peace offering so they don't make me look too bad on it.
Come see. Come look what we did.
All right, let's go check it out.
All right.
I had to get my unsweet.
That's why his favorite cousin
Yep,
brings you.
that's him right there. Everyone hands down. You know, I stepped down because it was just a big old hole, so
Right.
I cut the back side off and welded it to the thing
That's it.
and angled it, and then I'm probably gonna weld the turbo straight to the manifold.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Man, what do you think about this?
Hey man, you know those things I said earlier. I may not have meant them. I didn't realize you were going all out. We're gonna have to re-step or rethink our game on this one.
Yeah. So you're gonna we gonna start on yours. You gonna do something today or?
Well, there might be a little problem with that because we are JDM. That's what we do, Japanese cars. We kind of need a JDM car, and right now all we got is that raggedy Volkswagen. Oh, no offense to Volkswagen owners, but it's a raggedy car, and they think we should run a Honda. So I don't know. Maybe the viewers can tell us what to do real quick because we only got like 2 weeks. So.
Hey,
So
come
who
in.
against you running the VW?
Oh, everybody! I don't want to mention no names, but the circle says no. So
That's a good bones.
that's what I said. And
Look,
plus,
I don't care. I prefer you to run a Honda. To be honest with you.
oh no! And I don't want to embarrass the Honda, but
I prefer that.
so okay. Well, let me find a Honda. Then that gives me even less time. And I guess it just need to be 5-speed. I don't care if it's 4-door. I don't care if it's anything. Maybe one of the viewers might have something that they have in their backyard that might need to get rid of.
Who wants to help John?
Yeah, help us out. We need it.
They can something 1.6.
I don't know, man. Hey,
horsepower.
these people are Team Alex the Car Doctor.
Oh,
I don't
no.
think they gotta help you, man. Sorry.
Where we left off. I had a couple of visitors. As you see, the guys have arrived. We're starting to chop this thing down.
Oh snap! When did Mason get here? Where have I been?
yeah.
What's up, Mason?
Hey, we serious.
What's up, Ralph?
We're gonna win this thing.
Oh man.
So we're chopping out this back support right here, just to kill some weight on this thing. My cousin hooked me up with a new turbo. Man, this is great. Let me
See,
explain.
this is why. How is it supposed to be a competition?
Cousin Love. This is my favorite male cousin. I do have a favorite female cousin. Sharita, shout out to you. She's the bomb. She always comes through in a clutch for me. This is a Saab turbo. I'm going with this one. It's a lot smaller. The wastegate is actually set at about 5 and fully opening around. It starts opening up at 5 and fully open up at what? 10, Mason? We tested it.
Like 8 to 10.
Okay. So the wastegate, what it does is it bypasses the exhaust, the turbine wheel. When it bypasses it, it slow down the turbine wheel so it won't overboost. This one, the wastegate start opening up at 10 and fully open at like 15. Way too much boost. I was gonna blow the head gasket, and that's what I was scared of. But with this smaller turbo, the wastegate opens sooner, and it's smaller. It's gonna spool quicker. So I'm very psyched about this. Now, where we left off, I was gonna weld the turbo straight to this, but After getting the new turbo, as you see, I welded a flange to it. This is the exhaust flange that actually came off the car. And surprisingly, it's gonna bolt straight up to the original exhaust. So that's how it's gonna, this is how it's gonna look, good people.
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna stick up out the hood. It's gonna be nice. I'm very excited about this one.
I mean, you just said, I love to see you happy.
I love doing performance stuff.
I mean, you love working on cars, but you just get so excited about this
Now,
stuff.
I still gotta clock this turbo. I'm gonna clock it. Well, I'm gonna bolt it up, then clock it the way I need to, and I'm gonna show you that in a little bit. But now I'm looking for bolt and nut. I know that didn't sound right, but that's what it's called.
All right, while Alex is looking for the bolt, I mean, I wasn't even gone that long, and they must have came in through the back. Because I'm sitting in the front watching
Look at all
TV.
the parts.
This is crazy. They came and got to work. Wow.
I told you, my team is number one. Even if we lose, we put up a fight. We're gonna put up a fight.
Get a little nosy of what they're doing.
This Team John right here.
See, the funny part, the thing is,
I flip sides sometimes.
He flip
My
flop.
Lord, you
Listen.
know about it.
listen, you're John's best friend.
Yeah.
But your wife is my best friend.
That's right.
So she's probably gonna be standing on opposite sides.
That's all right.
You actually played matchmaker and put these two together.
Yep.
you did.
Yes, I did,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hey, you know, I was looking
glad
out.
to
I
meet
was looking
these
out for
fine
you.
people, man. Good guy.
You knew me since I was a
I've
baby.
been knowing him since he was this little family.
This man, he family. Right?
Now I'm John's best friend, but he the only one I trust to fix my car.
Shot fired. I mean, y'all taking everything out.
All right, it's clocking time. What I did was loosen the center cartridge from these little bracket bolts, and my goal is to have the oil drain. See how it's pointing out to the side right here? My goal is to have it pointing about right here. So sometimes this stuff can be seized, so I'm gonna take a rubber hammer and just clock it the right way. And this is the oil feed. I want this straight up. So let's see. See how it's turning? Now the wastegate, I think it's straining on that, so I'm gonna have to move it, but I can't move it. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna have to leave it like that. Yeah, just ran into a slight problem. With this turbo, I can actually move the wastegate, but I switched turbos. I think it'll be fine. We're gonna run with it like that. Now let me see if the wastegate was still open and closed, because I need this wastegate. Mason, what did you do with the pump? Yeah, the vacuum pump. I need to test the wastegate. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply pressure to it and make sure the wastegate is still opening and closing the way I got it clocked. Yeah, it's not moving. It's the last thing I want to do is overboost. Okay. It should be at a good enough angle. Come on, baby. It's not moving. All right, let me figure this out. Got it looking good. So what I did was I was able to get the oil feed in the 12 o'clock position. I had to loosen, I forgot you can just turn the center. So I turned the center, well I lined the center up first and then clocked the outer portion, well lock down the back portion, then clock the front portion so the actuator can line up. Let me lock it down and test it. Let's see. Come this way, sweetie, because they can see the rod moving. My goal is low boost. All right, so when I start seeing how it's starting to open at around 6 PSI. Uh-oh. All right, pump it up again. As soon as I start at 5 PSI, it starts to open, start to bleed pressure off. And then once it starts to approaching 10 PSI, it's fully open. I think, yeah. Fully opens at 10. So that will be bulletproof pretty much. I'm not so much worried about blowing the engine up like I mentioned before. It's almost time for me to test it. What I'm gonna do, because I don't have the oil lines ran yet, the drain back is good because I'm gonna use this, the original drain tube, hook it here, and then plumb it directly into the, heck, I may plumb it directly into the dang crankcase breather right here. That'd probably be easier. I may do that, I'm not sure. And I have another, I cut the vacuum off the purge valve, which this is how the purge valve opens up and allows fuel vapors to enter the exhaust to be burnt, but I'm not studying that. I'm probably just gonna unplug it and run without it, but I need something that controls the blow-off valve. It has an internal blow-off valve. I'll get into that in another video. I'm not gonna explain it, but I am going to test this by adding oil, because I don't want it to run dry. Let's see. Cool. Guys, it's test time for the turbo. I'm gonna feed it oil, and I need somebody to go in and goose it to see. Hold on, let me get a little, no, it'll be fine, it's just oil. All right, y'all ready? Let's see if we get some turbo noises.
You got oil ready?
Yeah, I got oil ready.
Oh my God. Should I just go?
Yeah, just crank it up. All right. Woo, that sucker smooth, boy.
It's limited to 4K in park.
It's
limited to 4K in
I
park.
know, just imagine.
Yeah.
Really get into it. But it sounded good. Y'all hear that? Oh, yeah. So I'm very happy with the outcome. The exhaust, get this, the exhaust ain't even fully hooked up. It's just 2 bolts holding it. And it was spooling like that. I haven't even fully hooked it up yet. Let's see what the guys have accomplished. Oh, yeah. We gunning her down. We probably gonna, we're gonna glue the door up and the window up in place,
wow.
right?
That or, I mean,
Yeah.
plexiglass and just drill it in.
Oh, we can. Maybe we have to get some plexiglass, but this is all the stuff that came out. This gotta be at least a good 100 pounds more, right? That's a lot of stuff. And the exhaust with it, man. Guys, I'm gonna end this here. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned because I'm nowhere from being finished. I'm gonna put the race details where it's gonna be and everything in the flyer. My wife gonna put that somewhere up in the screen. Y'all not gonna want to miss this, so y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and the bell, all that good stuff. Guys, I'm gonna end it right here. Hope y'all enjoyed that little tidbit. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. Alex Car Doctor out. See you guys on the next one.